welcome back to my channel. And today I'm doing a story time. This story time is obviously personal, you can see from the title. And actually, the person I'm talking about is the person who requested, not like requested, but suggested that I do this video. So I was like, you know what? Let me just say it. Y'all should know by now that this channel is not just a beauty channel. Like I'm becoming more of an open book. Like Andy has marketing because I'm okay. I'm not a private person. I'm not gonna talk you guys, but no, I'm like an open person. Yeah, I censor myself where I need to, but I don't mind sharing like people I care about or like story time about how I met my boyfriend. It's a bit of an interesting story. It's nothing like wow, but I'm gonna give you guys like a backstory of how it happened leading up to where we are now, which is obviously in a relationship and about to have a child. But anyway, let's get started. So it's 2016, okay guys, 2016. I'm doing my second year at NMMU Kumnandi, and 2016 is a very interesting year because first of all, it was my worst year because yo guys, you know, 2016 was just like the year of not caring about, not like not caring, but I think we were all trying too hard. Like we were all trying too hard in that as a country, as a universe. Like 2016 was just horrific. And the funny thing is that 2016 was the one year where I think everyone was just like liberated. Everyone was just going out, doing whatever I want. La periodica Rihanna eti. Didn't I tell you that I was a savage? Na 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 na. So everyone was on that tip. So you can imagine I'm doing second year now. And funny enough, I never used to go out a lot in high school. So I started going out in university and drinking in university. So 2016 was like the peak of that. Like I was in the streets, like I was your girl. Like even my Instagram. Okay, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you know that I have two not existing accounts, but I had my first account and then now I have like my second Instagram page. The first Instagram page was popping. Like I probably deactivated at like 20,000 followers. It just became overwhelming. I don't want to talk about that right now. So I was dandy like I was within the things. Like I was going out, I was living my best life, you know. I was looking good. Like, oh guys, my waist was this full in 2016. Fine, okay. That's besides the point. I'm just giving you guys the idea of what era this was in my life and I think everyone else's life. So you know, that girl, me and my friends that of that time, we used to go out a lot. Like we used to go out I think every weekend. Like we got to a point where every single weekend we would go out. And it got to a point where we used to never even buy groceries, guys. We used to save our money to buy outfits to go out. Like we used to buy outfits and save money to go to Cubana like every other weekend. So okay. Can you imagine? I'm going out again, like when I'm popping. Okay, I'm popping in my own lane. So this one weekend, very randomly, I get an invite from this girl. She and I weren't like friends. She's a very nice, sweet girl, and she's a like popular people in PE. So she invites me to a birthday celebration, and I'm like rando, but I was like okay, because I mean that's my life now. I go out a lot. So and she's friends with a girl I used to live with. So at this point, I've seen these girls, you know, around PE, like they're cool people. So it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I feel like why, you know. So I was it took me a bit of contemplating, but eventually it was like, you know what's the worst that could happen? Which is not a good way to look at life, okay? So I agreed to go to the birthday celebration, which I think it was like on a Friday. Yeah, it was on a Friday. So we're gonna meet up. And usually my friends and I go to Cubana. I think climbing 9 because we want to get a good table. And usually we're not going with, you know, asami nabantu. So it matters to us to get a good table. I think abantu all arrive late at Cubana, like go 10 or 11. Now people who already have tables. So I get on Friday again, and I'm the only one going out of my friends. I'm getting dressed, you know, looking fly, playing some music. So I'm ready. Maybe in climbing go 10. So and I'm like texting, okay, I'm ready. Fine. And then she's like, okay, they're gonna leave at around 11. At this point, I'm like, 11. I'm 11. But in okay, no, it's fine. Let me chill. So I wait, and then eventually go back to 11. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to leave. So they're like, you know what? The initial plan was that I joined them where they were, and then we can all finish and get ready or whatever, and then we'll all meet up at the club. But I was obviously already done, so it was a matter of, okay, you know what, just meet us there. So the woman can be like, okay, sure, girl, I'll see you there. So I go to Cubana. One man, guys, they're my daughter. Oh, turn this into. It's fine. Diambe. I go to Cubana, and like at this point, because I mean late, like it's 11 o'clock, like so I go sit at the Cubana in PE. There's like the lounge area, the area that has like a lounge and everything, like, you know, where usually people who matter, you know, are sitting. And then there's that smoking area, so I could only find a place with that smoking area. So I'm sitting there and I gone by okay, no man and just look weird and just wait, like I'm thirsty or whatever. Let me order a drink. So I'll wait for them whilst I'm having a drink. So I order a cocktail. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'm here, I drink my cocktail, then eventually I think at this time it's around like 11 or 12, or yeah, close to 12. But fine, okay. We then move to the lounge. I move to the lounge area because that's where they're booked, that's where they're sitting. Kube mnandi, guys, kube mnandi, like kube mnandi. Like drinks are flowing, and everyone was cool, everyone was chilled, like the girls were dancing, the guys were drinking. There were guys there, there were guys there. There were about three guys, I think, or 2 guys, I can't remember, but there were 3 or 2 guys, I think 2 though, or 3. As the party is like going on, you know, we're all having a good time. The girls are chatting, getting to know each other, those little conversations. The girl who invited me eventually says, Bana, by the way, the guy whose birthday it was is my boyfriend. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And guys, I have this thing where, especially with guys, like I don't pay attention to guys that I'm not checking out. Like if you don't matter to me, if you're not standing out to me in a way, Yobana, I like you, you know, I won't notice anything. And this happens even now. Like I'll be talking to my now boyfriend about a friend, like Jay, about someone that we met, and then he's like, oh, did you see did you see that he had this? And I'm like, huh, what? Like I don't pay attention to people that I'm not checking out. And usually these are guys, because when it comes to girls, then I'm more observant. But with guys, I don't look at you, Kaba, I see you. So she says, okay, this guy is my boyfriend. So okay, cool, fine. I think I greeted the guys, obviously, because I mean they don't know me. But after that, I don't think there was any interaction with the guys. Fine, moving along. Kube mandi, guys. Eventually I go home early because I didn't want to start getting lit, you know, and around people that I'm not really safe with, or people that I really know. So I'm like, no, let me go home. So I get myself an Uber and go to I was like, so I took a cab across the road by White Tiger. Yeah, by Beer Shack, White Tiger Beer Shack, La area, across the road, and I get a cab and I go home. I'm invited again to round 2 wale birthday celebration yale guy. And now first they said they had a braai. And I felt like, you know what, a braai seems like very intimate. There's gonna be a lot of talking happening, and I didn't want to be there because so I decline. I don't take the offer yet, braai. But then later on they say, okay, we're gonna go to Cubana again. Come through. At this point I'm like, come on now. I'm not gonna say no to some drinks now. I go to Cubana. It's the same thing, it's the same people, same setup. We go to Cubana. It's champagne galore again. We are drinking again. So I get and then the only difference is that this night we ended up moving from Cubana to one of the guys' place. I think it was the birthday guy's place. So I go there, and guys, I'm telling the story in a sense of how it was in my head then, okay? Because at this point I didn't know the guys' names, I didn't know where they come from, I didn't know anything about them. So I'm trying to tell the story in that sense. So we get to the guy's place. Now we're there, you know, everyone is lit at this point, you know, like go get champagne. One of the girls says something implying bana me and one of the guys are like, well, supposed to have like a thing. Basically she was trying to make me see the reason why I was invited. So at this point I'm like alarmed. I'm like, what? Because I don't know. I never thought of the reason I was invited, which is weird, honestly, because again, I wasn't really like friends with anyone. So it was very out of the blue and very random why I would get an invite from, you know, this circle of people. But now I'm then realizing, oh, this is why I was invited, okay. So one of the guys actually had a thing for me, which is kind of like awkward because now I'm like put on the spot, because it's like, okay, girl, like you've drank alcohol, tindo ya kungoku. So I'm put on the spot, but obviously my safe my like how I deal with such situations is to bounce. So yeah, I think I stayed there for like maybe 20 minutes and I left. So fine, get moving along. I think I did exchange numbers with the guy that I was supposed to have a thing with, because, well, I didn't want to be weird or rude, because he was really nice. He was really like nice, making sure that I have a drink, making sure that my glass is always full, all of that stuff. So okay, this guy really cares about whether, you know, or not I'm having a good time. Sure. So fast forward to maybe a month later, the guy who was there, guys, this whole story is now I'm realizing that this whole story is like so complicated. But yeah, I realized, okay, the guy who was taking care of my drinks or whatever is friends with the birthday guy. Sure. And him and I, we were chatting, really vibing, but we never really got anywhere because I just think it became very friendshipy. And it took, like, we spoke for a long time trying to establish something, but it never really got there. So I think at this point, personally, I let it slide. Like, I was on some, okay, this guy is a mate and that is that. Sure. And I told him, Bana, you know, guys, if I'm being honest, I wasn't really attracted to any of the guys, and especially Lonake, who was pursuing me, because of the kind of lifestyle that they had. And as much as I liked things, it was a bit overwhelming how out there they were, because I don't know, I like a little bit of like chilled people, if I'm making sense. Like it was too guys, though, it was too like it was too like, wow, 20 bottles of champagne, Cubana every weekend, that life was just gonna be too much for me. So I kept telling this guy, but no, I don't think we really cut from the same cloth in terms of life year too. So we were never gonna get anywhere. And he kept telling me, well, no, that's not how his life is. It's the other guy's life. So sure. So but still, for me, it felt like they were very group orientated, and I just felt like I'm letting us finish in, you guys. And honestly, in. So that's why I never really dated this guy, but we became friends, Geshem, for a long time. So fast forward now to 20. Okay, let's say the years go. Me and the guy, we talk, we don't talk. We talk, we don't talk. We talk, we don't talk. Don't talk. Okay, well, we have that kind of friendship. Man, oh hey, have you been? No, school, this, that, and then we ghost each other again. Fine. So now, fast forward to 2018. No, yeah, 2018. Let's say 2018. 2018, I see the guy whose birthday it was. See, that guy. The guy who was dating the girl who invited me. So, at this point, guys, out. Say, I belong to the streets. Okay, no, I've never belonged to the streets. But yeah, I went out a lot at this point. I was used to Cubana. Not that I was popular, no one knew me. No, manga acting at no, I've never gotten to that point in PE. I'm still pretty low key, okay? So I'm going out or whatever, and obviously we see each other. Like, I know your face, you know my face, because I was at your birthday thing, right? But we never greeted each other. Like, we never ever interacted, like ever acknowledged each other in the sense of, hey, how are you? No. Until 2018, where I was lit with my best friend, and we were chilling with these other guys or whatever, but maybe Dika. So we got up and we sat by ourselves, and then we ended up just going to go say hi to another group of guys, and the birthday guy was there. So I guess we'll say again, no brother, bana, hey, teacher came in my drunken state, bana. You never even say hi, like you never greet. Now, this is 2018 game. I think around this time. November, like the beginning of November. So okay, obviously going out. Like, my life was so great in 2018, guys. I was working, I was making money, I was very comfortable. So going out. Sure. No, maybe like late November, like towards the end of the year. Yeah, well, late November. I'm single at this point. I had gotten out of a relationship situation that was just like kind of toxic. So I meet this guy, the birthday guy, and he says to me, bana, oh no, he doesn't say, we don't say anything to each other. So I'm having a good time. I don't know why, guys, but I had money. So I'm with my girls, okay, we're having a good time. I'm like, okay, let's go, man. Go color. Oh, it's a lingam. But no more. Hey, hey. So it's those vibes. Everyone's having a good time. I'm wearing this tight pink dress. I love bodycon dresses when I'm going out, like, So I'm wearing that dress. Okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm having a good time. Just drinks are flowing. I'm happy. So somehow the guy from the birthday and I, we see each other.
We see each other.
So we're looking at each other and Jay Bana like, I see you, sure. fine. Then we're having a good time, we're partying. And then he somehow sends the waiter. Now the waiter's coming to me all of a sudden. He's coming to me with like a letter of some sort, like a note or whatever. And then he gives me the letter, and it's written so corny. How many cows does he need to get to make me his wife or whatever, some stuff like that. Yeah, like how many cows for him to make me his wife. So at this point I'm like, why? And I can see the names written there, but it's him. So I peep there. He's not even looking, but I'm like, this one. So corny. And then I take the thingy and I tell the waiter, listen, if he wants to know the answer, he must come ask by himself. Where am I getting this confidence? I don't know. Alcohol. So I tell him, but no, if he wants an answer, he must come get it himself. So then do you like it, Banat? No, you're not gonna say no waiter to me. If you wanna come and get it, nah. He doesn't come to me. Fine, and I'm having a good time. Having a good time. So I then decide to buy some Jaeger bombs for my friends and I. I ordered from the waiter and I ordered an extra one, right? This is where the action happened. This is where your girl did the things. You know, when umuntu aslo, mele ungenelele, you know? So, I ordered an extra drink and the drinks arrive. So everyone gets their drinks, blah, 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 blah. So I then look over to his table and I say, come here, Puti, Ozolana, come here, Sondela. So he comes here and I'm like, here's a drink. Let's take a shot. So we then toast to whatever, I can't remember what, but we toast to that and we share we all have a drink. Everyone's like, yay, and everyone drinks Jaeger bombs. Okay, sure. And then I think we had a little bit of a chat there. There was this other friend of mine from high school where she was like, what was she saying? Like, she was throwing some shade, but oh, you better take care of her. Oh, you better treat her right. Oh, no, you know, stuff like that. At this point, we were both just laughing about it, like, And we exchanged numbers. No. I don't know if he says my boyfriend now. Okay, guys, if you guys are lost in the story, the guy I'm talking about is the birthday guy, right? Who now is hitting on me, who now I have bought a drink, who now I'm going to exchange numbers with, okay? So the guy who I was at the birthday with that day is now my boyfriend. So, I don't know how, but we exchanged numbers. Okay, he had my number, or I had his number, or whatever. But we end up having each other's numbers. And that's how the night ended. I would say that from then onwards, we were inseparable. But to be quite honest, homeboy hit me up the following day. Do you think I responded? Hell no. Because, honey, you have to work. You have to work. Okay? You have to work. So it took me a while to take him seriously, to be quite honest. Like, he kept saying like, hey, Zababa, hey, hi, how are you doing, how's school? Honestly, this is a note to guys. If you wanna get a girl, like, come correct, like, come straightforward, like, shoot your shot, like, be on someone. Okay, listen, can I take you out? So until he went to that point, until he was like, can I take you out, that's when we went on a date. Because when he kept being on someone, hey, hi, how are you, he knows now. He can say when it took a while for me to take him seriously and start being like, okay, this guy really likes me. I thought it was just like alcohol and everyone just wanted to have a good time. But yeah, guys, that is how I met my boyfriend. I think we're about to be together. It's about to be a year now, being together. Awesome. So we've been inseparable since then. And yeah, guys, we're gonna have a kid together. I'm not gonna say that you guys are gonna have a boyfriend tag, okay? So don't expect it. Don't expect a boyfriend tag, because I think that's a lot. I think that's too much. Even though, brothers, I don't think he would mind showing up in this channel. I know you. If he's watching this video, he knows that he wants to be on this channel. Okay, he knows that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Before I leave, so I don't know why I'm leaving, because I know in my last video someone dragged me for this and said, "Hey, Miguel, you said you were gonna tell us what the gender of your baby is, and you're supposed to guess from my makeup." We're having a girl, you guys. Yay! We're having a beautiful baby girl. We've already decided on names. We're already kind of using the names here and there, so it's really excited. We are so blessed and we're so thankful. I'm very close to the finishing line, so I'm just waiting for, you know, God to make things happen. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I know it wasn't like too dramatic. It's just me, you know, talking. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think, you know, the funny thing is that he thinks that he's the one who made the first move because he's the one who wrote the letter. But Mnanditi, I made the first move because I'm the one who bought him a drink. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Do you think that he's the one who made the first move, or was it me? Because I think it was me. Okay, so let me know in the comment section, Bana, where you guys stand, or have you had a similar experience like this, or do you think this is do you think it's a weird way to meet a guy or whatever? Let me know anything that you guys have in mind about the story time. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.